Hi everyone, this is Heidi and you're watching Heidi K Makeup. I'm going to show you how I got this look. I did the whole thing with my new Tarte Carried Away palette that I got at Sephora this weekend. And I'm really excited about this kit. This is a really cool kit. It comes with a lot of stuff. The kit comes in a really cool brush roll. And you can see it comes with a blush, a finishing powder, a mascara, a blush brush, this giant mirror, 8 lip glosses, and then behind the mirror pulls out this palette with 6 quads in it, so 24 eyeshadows. And so I'm going to show you how to do a look using basically just this palette in terms of color. So if you'd like to see how I did this, keep watching. The kit does not come with a primer, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin. This is just my primer at the moment. You can use whatever primer you have. Then I'm going to break into the star of this kit, which is the eyeshadow palette. One thing that I also really liked about this kit is that it came with this kind of sheet that was laid over all these eyeshadows, and it has the names of all of it on it, or of all of the shades. So I just taped that to the top so that I would know the name of the shades that I'm using. So I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply my highlight. And the highlight that I'm using is this matte skin tone shade, well, it's my skin tone, called Georgia Peach. And I'm applying that to my brow bone. It just kind of mattifies that area. Then I'm going to go into this pretty shimmering green shade. This is the shade Hawaiian Palm. And I'm going in with that flat shader brush again. You can even use a concealer brush. It just needs to be flat because those pack on the colors a little bit better. And I'm just applying that kind of all over the entire lid, using a patting motion, not a sweeping motion. When you use a sweeping motion, you end up getting a lot of fallout. Anything that you have that's really dense like this, like kind of a pencil brush style. I'm going to go into that next shade right there, and that is the shade Olive Grove, and it's kind of this pretty olive sort of shade with some shimmer. And dip into that. And I'm going to apply that kind of in the crease. And I pat just a little down, but this isn't going to be my outer V color. This is going to be all throughout the crease. This is just a blending brush. Anything that you have that's this shape will work. This one is by My Glam. I guess they're called Ipsy now, and kind of blending that out. Then I'm going to go back in with this same brush, and I'm going to go into the color that's right next to it, and it is the color called Sin City. And it's kind of this grayed, taupey sort of shade. And this is the one I'm going to use for my outer V to kind of deepen the whole look. Then I want to kind of make the color a little bit more warm. And so I'm going to go in with this really interesting color. It's probably my favorite color in the whole set. It's called Coral Reef. And it's this really pretty peach sort of shade. It does have a little bit of shimmer, but I like it because I don't have anything that's even close to that. And I'm again applying this through the crease and kind of just a little bit above to kind of blend out that green that we had. Then when I did that, I lost a little bit of my highlight, so I'm going to go back into that Georgia Peach shade, that matte shade that was close to my skin tone, and apply that back on the brow bone to kind of brighten it up. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm going back with Hawaiian Palm, that original green color that we put on the lid. And I'm just using an angled liner brush. This one's by Sonia Kashuk. And I'm lining to the end of my iris here. Then I'm going to go with this same brush and go back into that deepest shade we used, Sin City. It's not really glittery. There's not a lot of really glittery shades, but it's got some sheen to it, which is really nice. And I'm using that just to deepen the outer part here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this top shade called Snowfall in Paris. It's a kind of off-white ivory shade with some shimmer to it. And this is the perfect shade for what I'm about to do. I'm using the same pencil or the same brush again. There's not a lot of brushes in this look. And I'm just putting that in the inner corner to kind of brighten the whole look up. And then you can use an eyeliner for this as well, but I'm trying to stick to just the things that come in the kit for the majority of this look. So I'm going to go back in with that same shadow. So I'm going in with the Snowfall in Paris on that angled brush, and I'm going to use this to brighten my waterline. If you have sensitive eyes, I don't recommend using a shadow here, but it doesn't bother me at all. And I think it creates a more natural look than kind of the stark look that you get from kind of a more creamy eyeliner. For the liner, I'm going to go in with just a liquid eyeliner. This is my Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the shade Black. Any liquid liner that you have will do. You can also use a gel liner. And I'm going to keep the line really, really thin on my lash line. I'm not winging it out at all. And I'm going to go about, leave about a quarter of my lid unlined. All I'm doing for the liner. It's a very, very simple liner today. I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm using my e.l.f. eyelash curler. And apply the mascara that comes in the kit. The mascara that comes in the kit is the famous Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I've never used this one before, and I have to say, it's pretty good. This is what the brush looks like. And I'm using this just on my upper lashes. If you want, you can use it on your lower lashes too. I generally prefer not to put mascara on my lower lashes. Okay, so that's the mascara. The eyes are done. Now I'm going to go ahead and use a couple of the other products that come in the kit. It comes with this really great Amazonian clay blush in the shade Adventurous, which I don't think is part of their permanent line. I think it's exclusive to this kit. You can see it's a really pretty rosy mauve sort of shade. And it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. And it came with this awesome blush brush. So I'm going to go in with this brush and dip into that mascara, or I'm sorry, that blush. And then I'm going to apply it to the apples of my cheeks. This is a great shade for, and kind of blend back. This is also a great shade if you're kind of lighter skin tone like me. You can kind of contour with it too. Not like your whole face, but just contour your cheeks with it a little bit. Same sort of concept of being able to kind of deepen things out. And then you could apply a bronzer and a highlighter if you wanted to, but there isn't one included in this kit. If you'd like, you can apply one of their eyeshadows as a highlighter. The one that we use, this Snowfall in Paris, would be great if you're light-skinned like me. Or maybe the Pyramid Gold if you have a little bit of a deeper skin tone. But I'm going to choose not to do that. I'm just going to have the blush speak for itself. Then the kit came with 8 lip glosses. And I'm going in with Heath, which is this gorgeous shade with gold reflex in it. And you could wear a lipstick under this if you wanted, but again, I was trying to just stick to the kit. These glosses are really, really nice. They have kind of a minty sort of flavor to them. And even though they don't look super duper dark or pigmented, I find that they stay really, really well. I was wearing one of the lighter shades. I was wearing Mel earlier this week. And I found that it stayed. I kept thinking, oh, I should touch up my lip gloss. And then I'd look in the mirror and realize that the lip gloss was still there. But it's not really sticky. You don't really notice it on your lips other than that kind of soft, minty sort of texture. So I really, really do love these lip glosses. This is my look using the Tarte High Performance Naturals Carried Away palette that you can get at Sephora. And I really, really like it. I like the shades a lot. I think that this kit is amazing. I'm going to film a review on it in just a minute. I'll probably post this video after the review, but I just really like it. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.